What's up, collectors and all Transformers enthusiasts? Today we're going to be finally taking a look at Transformers Earthrise Arcee. I've been waiting so much for this girl, and I am so excited to finally review her. Taking a really quick look at the packaging, we got the, same old Transformers Red logo, Earthrise on the bottom, Transformers for Cybertron Arcee, a nice display of the figure itself, and a nice, really good and sexy looking image of Arcee. So on the back of the packaging, it says Transformers on 15 steps. That's actually super easy. That's nice. And an image of her on robot mode and on vehicle mode. And on the other side of the packaging, we got the same old image where the Ark is crashing on Earth, and we got, a nice display of the Autobots and the Decepticons. On the top, Galvatron, it's still floating around, and Transformers and the Transformers Red logo. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. So without further ado, let's get into the review. And here we have Arcee in hand and out of the packaging. And as you can see, she's rocking her skateboard of whatnot. I love what they did with her. She had a big backpack, and basically it compresses, or you can take it out and use it as a, I don't know, like a skateboard, because it can roll and stuff. But pretty nice. I love it. Actually, I dig it. She's one of those characters that is pretty near impossible to make, on a accurate scale, because she's so slim, and it's almost impossible to make her accurate without no cable. But what they did was basically, this is the whole vehicle, and she basically compressed, and you cover up her body with the vehicle mode. That's pretty nice engineering overall. She on the movie or on G1 had this backpack, but a little more compressed. But what can you do? I can take this compared to other backpack looks amazing compared to other figures that we're getting that have a massive backpack. For example, Earthrise Megatron, that he just had, that just, he looks like he's gonna go to school or something. But overall she's a really good character, really good figure overall. For some comparisons, here we have Wheeljack, so you got a Deluxe comparison there. For a bigger comparison, here we got Springer right there. You have it. Let me get the camera a little up so you guys can see. There you go. So that's the comparison between Springer and Arcee. And for a bonus, let me take her leader, Optimus Prime. And as you can see, she looks really nice with the squad. I am honestly super happy to have her on my collection. She's pretty much a must, because she was one of the important characters, on the second, I like to call it the second season overall, because it's with Optimus Prime and the other squad. Basically all the old ones died on the 1986 movie, and she becomes one of the most important figures or characters on the series. Taking a closer look so you guys can see the detail that she has. She has some nice sculpted in detail, as you can see on the chest, the upper part of the body. She has some nice sculpted in on the neck. Believe it or not, she has some robotics in there. On the face, you can see that tiny face with the nose, and the mouth looks good. The eyes, the helmet overall looks nice. Some really nice good attention to detail. Pretty much everything is accurate, from the hands, from the chest, the head, the legs, even the feet are really accurate. As you can see, rotating her a little bit so you guys can see some more detailing. The back, as I said, honestly, the backpack is just a minor con, but she kind of had that, just some smaller version, and mine unfortunately had some paint drips, some white paint drips there. I don't know if the camera can get that, but it has some paint drips there, and also here some black ones. I don't know why, because she obviously is not black. You can see from the back, it's it's a little gappy and whatnot, but still looks good. You could call those some robotics. But the knee, the pink with the white looks so good hand in hand together, and the blue eyes look so good. They pop out, because everything is so white and so pink that the only different colors are the red Autobot logo and her eyes. They look really good. Overall, I don't know what to think about this weapon. This looks like a humanoid weapon. I don't know if she had this on G1. I don't really remember, but this does not look Cybertronian whatsoever. This looks like a human weapon. So for the weapon, I'm not gonna display her with this weapon, not at all. I'm just gonna get another one for another figure, something like that, and, you know, display her with that weapon. But that's pretty much it for the detailing. So for articulation, she's actually kind of decent. She's, you know, kind of packing some really good articulation. She can do a 360 degrees on the head, up and down just a little bit. She can go that far and that far due to a swivel there. She can do a 360 degrees, but, you know, the backpack makes it a little bit complicated. She has a swivel here. She has a hinge on the elbow. Her hands can go that far down there because due to transformation. She has a waist swivel. Her legs can go up that far and down that far. She can barely do the splits. That's unfortunately because all these Siege and Earthrise can do really nice splits. She has a really tight swivel here. She has a double hinge on the knee, and she has some ankle articulation, as you can see, some ankle pivoting. But really nice overall. Really nice articulation. I can work with that. Overall, basically, it's a 9 out of 10. Minus the up and down motion of the head. So guys, for the transformation, remember that I said that, oh, you know, 15 steps, this is gonna be easy, right? It says transform to 15 steps. That's actually super easy. That's nice. Nope, not at all, not even a little bit. This if you are gonna buy this one to transform it back and forward, then just don't buy it. Don't buy it. Or if you want to display her on robot mode, then this is for you. If you, for some whatever reason, you want to display her on vehicle mode, then completely pass on this figure, because everything is good. Don't get me wrong, everything on robot mode is near perfect, but oh boy, the transformation, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna try, but don't get your hopes up. So for the transformation, the first thing I do is to rotate the legs. And by the way, I've never ever gone to the finish line transforming her, so again, don't get your hopes out. So rotate 180 degree the legs, this part, fold it down like so, and leave it be, and then this part you want to come here and rotate out the oh my god, now we're starting already, the wheels and the front of the vehicle mode like so, right there. And then you're gonna come and pick the piece that you know, you take it apart and you put it in. By the way, I don't know if you can see that those are stress marks there that I have done to the figure. It's technically my fault, but that's how annoying this figure is on transformation. Oh my god, look, 2 stress marks right there. I don't know if the camera can pick those up, but anyway, let's continue with the transformation. So what you want to do is she has 2 weird pegs here that are gonna connect to each side, and it's on a slide motion, so you want to slide down like so until you hear a click. What you do, it's there, and now all right, so there's a peg that connects to her bot right there, and you have to first, you know, manage, honestly, you have to figure it out how to get there, because as you do this whole section on pegs itself completely, you have to you know, reconnect everything. So on that note, let me try to peg her bot. And by the way, you can peg her bot, but you know, it disconnected itself, as you can see. Do you hear that? It's possible to connect it. I don't know if that is my figure. I honestly couldn't do it anymore, and I went to Optimus' channel for guidance, and he also, you know, had some problems with it, and he couldn't manage to transform her again, you know, from robot to to vehicle mode. So oh, I forgot, you want to rotate this section if you can there. And the problem with this is that the pieces of her vehicle mode, you know, the backpack pieces, are made with this weird, just sketchy plastic that you feel constantly that you're gonna. Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh, I thought I broke it. Anyway, you feel constantly you're gonna break it, and just it's not a good transformation whatsoever. Honestly, I don't enjoy it. I don't like it. Like, just I'm trying not to force anything because I already had 2 stretch marks there, and I really don't want to break it. But essentially, what I do to, you know, fully transform it, but it's not the accurate transformation, is I come here and you're supposed to do this anyway, and you're supposed to peg it on certain pegs that are already there, but it's so impossible. It's just don't try it. You're gonna break your figure, honestly. If you can't do this, then honestly, you're the best. As you can see, just like that, and just try to connect this piece right here, and oh my goodness, I don't know how to connect this piece right here, and just honestly, I have done so much first to this piece that again, it has some stretch marks there, so I am not looking forward to do some more stretch marks. So I think that there you have it. That's the transformation. Technically, I did more than Optimus with the last transformation. He couldn't do it, but obviously I did it incorrectly. You're supposed to peg her butt and peg her legs to, you know, specific sections of the vehicle mode, and I just can't do it, honestly. So there you have it. That's the vehicle mode for Arcee. So guys, I couldn't leave you guys like that. Honestly, I love you, and just if I break it, then whatever. This is basically for you. I love doing reviews, so I kind of, you know, try for several minutes, and I kind of did some other stretch marks, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically, when you press this, you have to compress it, and it pegs on a big tab under her. This piece can, you know, almost like get out of place. For example, it's supposed to be this flesh right here, you know, this flesh, but it just comes out. And when it comes out, if you don't peg it down and you try to keep pegging her from this part to the bottom part, it, you know, it causes some stretch marks. So I did it to mine, and I just giving you guys the tips so you don't make the same mistakes as I did. But again, there's a couple of paint drips here and there, and you see that right there, this little thing right here, those are parts of her broken. I don't know where that came from, but it's pink and it's plastic. So this right here, somehow, some way, on some part of her, I broke or chopped some plastic out of her. So yeah, with this one, really be, you know, as careful as you could possibly be, because this one is sketchy, boys. This figure on robot mode is fine, but on vehicle mode is super sketchy. This is badly transformed. You're supposed to peg it, but I just couldn't do it, honestly. And when you finally tap her on the back, you can do the bot tap. So you first tap her on her back, and then you tap her on her butt, and that's pretty much it. Then you just, you know, realign everything, make sure everything's pegged in. As you can see, this one is not, but I'm just not gonna bother with that section. And this piece right here, again, it's badly transformed. It cannot roll really well because of that, but that's on me. If you manage to peg those legs, and then, you know, props to you, but I already broke mine, and I'm not looking forward to breaking any other pieces. So that's pretty much it for the vehicle mode. Now let me get some other figures to compare it with. So for a couple of comparisons, here you have Wheeljack with her to the Deluxes. You can see Wheeljack is a lot bigger than her, as you can see, a lot longer and pretty actually no, they're basically the same width, but you know, he's longer than her. Pretty much, they look pretty nice together, pretty decently, but honestly, I'm just not a fan of this vehicle mode. And with Optimus, Bullier class, you can see this is not a good scale whatsoever. He's supposed to be bigger. Not even gonna bring the trailer, because if I bring the trailer, obviously he's gonna be bigger, but the truck in general should be a lot bigger than that. And for detailing, man, this figure, I don't know, man. It has some white drips there, for some whatever reason, some black drips here. I don't know if the camera can catch those. They're really small. And also has the drips that I told you about. So you can see the white ones here. The black ones, for some reason, the camera doesn't cut those. They're really small. The damage that I did to the figure, you can see it there, so beware. There's some damage here, not damage, some paint mistakes here. It's supposed to be, fletch, just white paint all around, but you can see some pink drips there, and a little white drip here. I don't know, man. Arcee is one of the popular characters, and I felt like they honestly just didn't bring any attention whatsoever to the vehicle mode. The robot mode is pretty amazing, 10 out of 10, but the vehicle mode, honestly, it's like a 2 out of 10. It's honestly terrible. It looks good, don't get me wrong, but so many mistakes with the paint drips, honestly, that just doesn't makes me appreciate the sculpted in detail, because you can see it really nice there, but then you can see a paint drip there, and it's just, it takes you off. As you can see, it has some detail on the bag, some lines and stuff, but you see the paint drips and it's like whatever. As you can see, pretty much the whole backpack is the vehicle mode, and she stays completely the same. Just you fold her down and just shove it behind the vehicle mode, and that's pretty much it. So let me try to transform her back. The transformation back, it's pretty easy, but again, you can break anything. Everything is sketchy on her. The plastic, it's just a little bit cheap on the backpack, but the plastic on her, it's not. So that's weird, because the backpack just feels so cheap. But I don't know, man. It's honestly unfortunate. I'm not even saying the steps that you needed to, because it's pretty easy. Just unfold her. As you can see, the robot mode is already there. The only thing you have to do is release this section right here, and that's pretty much it, and throw that away, and obviously forget about that piece, and fold this one like so, put it there on the back, and that's pretty much it for the whole transformation. Unfortunate, honestly. I was looking forward to the vehicle mode as well, but I am honestly gonna leave this girl on her robot mode. And this piece, you can honestly throw this piece away. The only value that you're gonna get out of this is that looks like a skateboard when you put her on top, but just throw that away, honestly. It's not worth it's not worth your time. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the video. If you enjoy it, please leave a like. If you got any value out of my content, please subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.